There are moments in life when love holds on tightly, and moments when love must let go. In the land of Egypt, fear filled the air. A decree had gone out from Pharaoh: every Hebrew baby boy was to be killed. It was a time of sorrow, a time when hope seemed fragile. But in the middle of that darkness, a mother named Jochebed held a promise in her arms. Her baby boy, Moses, was born into danger but also into destiny. For 3 months, she hid him. Every cry had to be silenced. Every moment carried risk. Imagine the tension, the sleepless nights, the quiet prayers whispered through tears. She did everything a mother could do. But then came the moment she couldn't control anymore. The child was growing. Hiding him was no longer possible. And so, Jochebed faced one of the hardest decisions any mother could ever make, not because she lacked love, but because her love trusted God more than her fear. She built a small basket, carefully woven, covered with pitch to keep water out. Then she placed her precious son inside. Can you imagine that moment? No applause. No guarantees. Just a mother, a river, and a heart full of faith. She walked to the Nile and let go. Not because she didn't care, but because she believed God cared even more. That basket didn't just carry a baby. It carried trust. It carried surrender. It carried a silent prayer: God, I give you what I cannot protect. And God answered. The same river meant for destruction became a pathway to deliverance. Pharaoh's own daughter found the child had compassion and chose to raise him. What Jochebed released into God's hands, God preserved. What she could not control, God orchestrated. And the child she let go of would one day come back as a deliverer. Moses would grow up to lead a nation out of bondage. He would stand before kings, part seas, and carry the voice of God to his people. But it all began with a mother who trusted God enough to let go. This story reminds us of something powerful. Faith isn't just holding on, it's also releasing. There are seasons when you pray, protect, and fight with everything in you. And there are seasons when God asks you to trust Him with what you love the most. Letting go doesn't mean losing. Sometimes, letting go is how God begins. Maybe today, you're holding something tightly. A child, a dream, a situation, a future you cannot control. You've done your best. You've prayed. You've tried. And now, like Jochebed, you're standing at the edge wondering what comes next. Here's the truth. The same God who watched over that basket is watching over you. The same God who guided Moses through the river can guide your situation through uncertainty. And what you place in His hands is never wasted. So when the moment comes to let go, do it with faith, not fear. Because sometimes, the greatest act of love is trusting God with what you cannot carry any longer. And just like Jochebed, you may discover this. God's plan is bigger than your fear. His protection is stronger than your grip. And His purpose will always find a way, even through a river.
Like, share, subscribe.